We don't live in the same time now. We don't trace the same lives, but somewhere inside me, you're still alive. What we lay together didn't fade away. Quietly folded and stay this way. Every moment we spent left a solid trace. The longer we stayed, the deeper we linked. It's not something I lost, not something I chased, just a part of my shape, still in its place. We don't link anymore, but we truly did. The fact still exists. The time that we shared flows inside of me. Even now it moves quietly. Even if our paths never cross again, sometimes I'll find you living in me. The longer we stood side by side, the deeper the memories overlapped. Words we exchanged, and the silence too, carry the same weight, all stacked in truth. You're not just the past, you didn't disappear somewhere inside. You're changing form, not close enough to reach, not far enough to turn away. Just time that once overlapped still remains. We don't link anymore, there's a distance now. What once overlapped didn't run out. The past we shared still stays. My steps, the way I choose, the pace I set. Even if our paths never align, I won't deny the you inside. What broke was only the connection. The meaning was never lost. I won't name the ending, I won't seal it shut. I just let it pass through me. We don't link anymore, and that's fine. But the time was real, it stays behind. The memory of you doesn't bind me, doesn't save me. It's simply proof that I lived, and you were I spent too many nights explaining myself to walls, trying to be understood by people who never listen. I carried careless words like they were something true, letting other opinions decide where I belong. to be so